For now, Melissa.
Okay, so we could go on to the next slide, please. So just leading on from that, we were just going to discuss a few barriers and benefits of employment. So as you can see on the slide, we can actually face a lot of different barriers to employment, and a lot of the time it's to do with our own selves. So things such as lack of self-confidence or lack of self-belief, lack of motivation. Sometimes our job expectations could be a barrier. Not only this, but just thinking about the current situation and the fact that we have just experienced a pandemic, and as a result of this pandemic, many people have been furloughed, many people have become unemployed or made redundant, and as a result there are now currently limited jobs available, and many people could be facing feelings of uncertainty, worry, possibly even anger. On the converse, the benefits of employment would be that it's actually really good for mental health and well-being. It gives us that structure, it improves your social life, it improves your confidence and self-esteem. So because of those different factors, that's how it really helps you improve your well-being and mental health. And just thinking about these different things, I just want to ask you all, and again, please write in the chat box, how has the pandemic impacted your employment journey? And I guess, where do you find yourselves at the moment?
Okay, my confidence has been badly knocked. I could understand that. Limited job opportunities, also stuck in between qualifying for certification, can't move forward or progress.
Yes, definitely. So those two answers are, great answers, and thank you so much for sharing. Your confidence definitely can be knocked, when, we may find ourselves unemployed or put on furlough, because it could actually get us questioning ourselves, question our skills or our abilities. And along with that feeling of not being able to move forward or progress, so that feeling of being stuck, that's definitely really, really difficult.
Okay, we have a few more, Melissa. My industry has collapsed or is collapsing. Sorry to hear that. Role has been made redundant. Room for work via Wandsworth is a major support, has helped with confidence and belief in self. And we have one more. I'm a limited company director, no turnover for months, no government support for company, no eligibility for furlough either. And somebody else said, as per attendee number 9, which I think number 9 is. So.
Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing. And, all of these different experiences that you've highlighted definitely are very, very difficult, especially because these are all things that have occurred because of something out of our control. And just thinking about that, with all of the different experiences that you have all so kindly shared, how has this now impacted your thoughts and feelings about employment? Please again write in the chat box.
Sometimes I want to give up. Please don't give up. Feeling desperate, lowering my expectations and self-confidence.
So, in relation to both of those answers, I guess a common factor between those is just the fact that we feel really, really low in ourselves, and we may find ourselves stuck in a really, really difficult place, both emotionally as well as the different thoughts that may be going through our minds. And, you know, sometimes it's really, really easy to want to give up when we feel like all the odds are against us, especially when it's something that is uncontrollable, that has caused possibly our unemployment, our redundancies, our furlough situations, etc. And because of that, lowering our expectations and self-confidence, again, is really, really, it's a normal thing to feel, I would say, when we're experiencing such difficult and stressful times, especially when we think about a career and it is all of these different things that are involved in our lives, such as our skills, our experiences, our paid and unpaid amount of work that we've carried out. And if we find that we are possibly made redundant, if we've lost our job, if we're on furlough, it makes us question all of those different experiences that we have had.
We've just had one more comment. Not to take it for granted, despite being there a long time. Make sure I don't lapse on punctuality. Can be cruel despite being loyal.
Most definitely. I see someone else has answered too.
It's tough not to take it slightly personally when other sectors get support and sympathy, but people, companies like mine have been abandoned to the scrap heap.
Most definitely. And these are all normal feelings, and especially just feeling like, I guess at times it could feel like the whole world is against us. And it's really, really difficult to find ourselves and just kind of take ourselves out of that place that we may find ourselves in. And it's just, I guess that's what this whole webinar is about. So we are exploring all of these different things right now, and being able to understand ourselves better, have that self-awareness, and, you know, also understanding our different thoughts and our feelings about our employment journey, the fact that we may feel that we don't have that support from society, the fact that we have to lower expectations because of what's happened, the fact that we want to give up. It's really, really important to be able to have that self-awareness in order to be able to support yourself to get through these difficult times and to have that